Previously, we did skin prep and how to achieve a flawless base for a good skin work and how we went about our entire skin work. So if you've not already watched this video, please go back to our previous post, click and then watch this video. Drop your comments in the comment section. I'll be there to answer all your questions before you come back to view today's post. Hi guys, you're welcome back to our 30 days makeup series, and on today's episode I'll be bringing you an eyeshadow tutorial look. This eyeshadow look that I created on this particular day, it really ate and left no crumbs at all. So sit tight and watch how I created this look. So first of all, we started with using our concealer as a primer and a base in order to grip all that dry products that we're going to place, that is the eyeshadows. So we started off with transitioning. So I went in with bronzing shades before I went in with blue shade, and then I think a little bit of black shade as well in order to transition that crease. And then I went in with a pink shade of sort of like pink, this pink nude family. You understand? Those pinkish nude family shades. I went in with those ones in the inner part of the eye. I started from the beginning, then blending it all the way. So I kept placing different shades of these pink shades in order to get that color palette that I desire, and I kept blending in back and forth, also considering my placement techniques because I really wanted the transition part of the eyeshadow to have a huge depth, like a very, I wanted it to look really depthful. So I kept building depth back and forth, trying to ensure that the way I wanted this eye look to pop was exactly how it came out. Now, mind you, the main reason why I'm not doing whatever it is I'm doing for this one on the other one immediately, like I'm literally almost wanting to finish this eye before I go to the other eyes, because I wasn't like 100% sure of the eye look I wanted to create. So I just wanted to like try out something on this eye, and if it's cool, I go with it for the second eye as well. So I was just literally doing a trial and error eyeshadow because I do not have any particular look planned out for this particular day. I just collected my brush and I said, Holy Spirit, oh yeah, lead me. So that's essentially what I was doing. So after I had built the kind of depth I wanted for the eyes, I went in with my bronzing shades to outblend the outer part of the eyes and then made sure that everything was a complete sync before I now went to start the other part of the eye or the other eye. So I kept blending to ensure that everywhere is beautiful. It also aligns and sinks in with the contour of our nose bridge and all of that. I kept blending in back and forth to ensure that everywhere is beautiful before I started the other eye. And on starting the other eye, I did not start from the transition like I did for this eye, or like I'm doing for this eye as you can see on the video. I did not start like that. I started off for the other eye from the inner part of the eye. I started building from the light shades in the inner part of the eyes all the way down. And after I had finished building up colors like that for this inner part was when I now went to do my transition with my soft bronzy shades, and then I went in with my blue and black, and I started building that depthful transition the way I created it for this other eye. Now, mind you, this second eye was really easy and breezy for me. It didn't really take much of my time because essentially I knew exactly how to place my products and I knew what exactly I was working towards achieving, as at this point there was no trial and errors. So I'd already gotten the particular look I wanted. So I was just ensuring that I create exactly the same thing for this other eye. So that's exactly what I did. So you can see me going in there, you can see me blending in back and forth, ensuring that it's looking exactly like the other eye. Mind you, you observe that these eyes, there's how am I going to put it for you to understand? If you look at this eyeshadow very well, I didn't really like how to blend these very light shades into the transition, like blend it in to disappear. That's because I wanted that transition to be really depthful, and I wanted this other part to be very bright. And at the same time, I did not want a cut crease. So this was what the Holy Spirit led me to do, and it was really cute. Sometimes there is which you work with the Holy Spirit too, because there's that inner man in you that just whispers to your ear, yes, do this, do that. It's okay. Stop here. And it works, you know. So I didn't want to create a cut crease look, but at the same time I wanted something that looked a bit like it. And this came out. Voila. And it was looking pretty, pretty gorgeous. Like every single detail of this eyeshadows, it's I really, really loved how this look came together. It was giving chef kiss. So I went in with my pink shades, making sure that it had the color palette, had the harmony of colors that I wanted. I needed to ensure that the color palette I was creating was a banger, like was looking really good and it was properly blended, and the way the depth is for this one is the same way the depth is for the other one. No one was looking darker or brighter. I was just trying to ensure that there's a balance actually before I went in with my gel liner to do my eyeliner. At this point, you all should know how to do eyeliner, but I'll still say it again. When you want to do your eyeliner, ask the model to look down, use your hand to guard your eyeshadow work. Very important, because if you don't and she blinks while you're doing this thing, eyeshadow stain. Cause see the way this particular eyeshadow now, that part of the eye is like white, be very bright pink. If you don't secure it and this model blink, eyeshadow is gone. Oh, you cry blood because you try fixing and you end up ruining the entire thing. So in order to avoid such errors, you secure your work with one hand, ask her to look down, ensure that where you're placing the brush is looking directly opposite from that direction, so our eyes do not get irritated for she to start blinking unnecessarily. If our eyes are not focused on the area where your brush is, it does make the work easier for her as well. So that is what you see me do right now, as though she was looking at something from the other end. It's the trick. So if she's looking that way, her eyes will not easily get teary or sensitive. Another thing again that you can do, especially for your sensitive eye clients, you can start off with your eyeshadow. Yes, you can start off with your eyeshadow, do all your eyelining, so in case the person tears, the person can tear up very well, and then you clean all of it before you start your skin work. On the next episode, oh, okay, I can't say the next episode. No, that's a lie. During this 30 days episode, stay put. I'm going to also create looks starting off with eyeshadow. I'll create looks starting off with eyebrows so that we can go all around depending on what we're looking at trying to achieve. So if you have a teary eye bride, you know what to do. If the bride during your consultation has told you, my eyes are very teary, I literally can't even control it, you know well to start off with the eyes so that before you do the entire makeup, our eyes are properly rested and your makeup, everything is still going to be smooth, clean, and you don't have any distractions of trying to control tears. So after I finished off doing the under eyes and then the top part, I obviously went to wing this particular eyeliner. I'm very sorry. On my next video, when I'm going to do a wing liner, I'm going to take the video really up close so you get to see how I do it. So I really thought I zoomed in this video, but I ended up not zooming it, and I ended up seeing my videos like this. So today's shout out go to Ijoma, Virginia, Carlo. Thank you very much. I've been seeing your comments on my posts back to back throughout this series, and I don't take it for granted. So if you've watched this video up until this point, thank you very much. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel, hit the post notification bell button. We're doing a 30-day series. This 30-day series is packed up with classes, like tutorial series. You'll be learning detailed makeup application. So stay tuned to this channel for more videos like this.